Hey guys, welcome to Pet Rambles. I'm Pet. Today I'm going to ramble about Dungeon Crawler Carl yet again. But this time I want to showcase you the hardcover books. I've read and listened to the series, only the first four, haven't touched those one yet. I read it as on my Kobo, and then I was listening to the audiobook, but I was like, this series is so fun and I'm enjoying this so much that I need to have those in my collection. And especially the hardcover edition, because look how amazing this design is. And I will show you the covers immediately, but it's simply fantastic. Let's start like this. So Dungeon Crawler Carl, I will send you to my first video, actually not the first video on the channel, but kind of like my first book review on this channel, where I talked about the first. I made that video after reading those first three books, but it's kind of like spoiler free, and I'm telling you why you should read the series and who is this for. But to give you a little bit of a context, it is kind of like a little bit of science fiction, a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of real life, because it is happening in the present. So it's not fantasy with elves and so on, or actually no, there are elves and things like that. Anyway, it will make sense in a second. But what's going on is that, Earth, Carl is living his life, and then suddenly there is some kind of an apocalypse, and everything gets destroyed. People who are outside didn't die, but they have to go underground to some portals, and then the game is kind of starting. And the idea is that the aliens are farming the planets around the universe, and they are broadcasting a TV show, and now it's Earth's turn to be part of this TV show. So it's kind of like an interesting premise, because it's fun. Like you can see a lot of fun things about, especially between the interaction between the characters and how the rules of the games are happening. And I kind of don't want to go into too many details, because I've already did this summary in my video. Just watch that video. But anyway, it's a fantastic book. It's enjoyable. I like that it's funny, it's witty, but it's not only about being funny and witty. It is. Seeds have been planted in the first books that I'm only triggering and only seeing in the fourth book, for example, right? I've seen a character in the second book. Now it's maybe, or maybe not, and I don't want to spoil you, it's turning up in later books. So I'm like very curious what's going to happen. At the same time, it's not really a book about funny and things like that. It is a little bit about a bit of a social commentary, a little bit of standing for himself, like Carl is trying to stick it to the aliens, because hey, you are murdering people for your entertainment and things like that. But anyway, as I said, I don't want to spoil you. Better watch that video. But look how beautiful the design of those covers are. You can spot, like, again, no spoilers, but in the third book they are going at a level where it's more about trains and metro stations and stuff like that, and you can see that a little bit here, right? So it's fascinating on how if you see those things on a shelf, or even if you see them like this, they will scream, look at me, look at this book. And I think this is like a fantastic way of designing. I don't know how, I don't have this designer language on how to explain things, but I think it's like showing things very nicely. Maybe it's like candy. You see colorful things and you want to eat it without, before tasting it, and you want to eat it. Or maybe when you watch food drawn by Studio Ghibli and you want to eat it, you want to be there. It's adorable. So yeah, it's a hardcover. It's like this. You will not break me. It's something that Carl is saying pretty often when he's trying to resist. This is how the font is, and I think it's like manageable. Like I really love how, like I read this on Kobo, and I will continue to read them in Kobo, not on hardcover. Those are just for the collection, but I think it's like even the smell is nice. Yeah. So Matt Dilleman, those are his details. Jacket design and illustration by Will Stale. Kind of wanted to give him a shout, because I think he's doing like a fantastic job. This is the second book, more with pink. This is, I really like those lines. I really thought that there was some kind of hair here, but it's not. What is this one saying? Boom! Join Carl and his ex-girlfriend cat, Princess Donuts, as they fight these fantastical creatures, deadly mobs, and make it to the next level. Same thing. I'm not going to go through everything. Yeah, it seems to be the same guy. I will see if that guy has an Instagram. I'm curious what other things he is doing, but I think this is a good idea. Let's just... The apocalypse will be televised. Welcome to the first book in the wildly popular and addictive Dungeon Crawler Carl series by Matt Dinniman, now with bonus material exclusive to this print edition. Ooh, I don't know what about this exclusive material, because I read it on digital. I will check it. I'm not sure what's bonus there. Anyway, let's look at the third book. Red, and this is a little bit of oranges. Actually, it's more like oranges than red. But welcome to the Iron Tangle. Anarchy. I kind of know what's going on there. That's such a good thing with that book. It's such a good thing because it's connecting old stuff with new stuff. I so want to talk more about this. Cats do not swim. Yes, that was a real problem. That was a real problem with cats not swimming. Princess Dawn, she's really funny, especially in this book. I think she was even more entertaining. You can see how she grew up a little bit more. I haven't read this one. I'm curious what's going to happen in this one. But man, look how they are starting to get thicker and thicker. So book number 5. Oh man, it's even the texture of this. It's feeling. It's not like glossy. It's matte. I mean, the glossiness is here. This is a bit matte. This is glossy, except the lettering. This is the back. Yeah, even the back. It's kind of like consistent. This. I'm discovering things also with you. What's going to all eyes on me? Okay, maybe it's a little bit kind of like I have no idea what's going to happen there. And the 6th one, the last one, the 7th one book. I think the 7th book is out, but not on hardcover, and I think it's supposed to come out in October this year. I like. Okay. This one. So book number 6 has about 812 pages. Yeah. So anyway, short video today. This was the plan for me to showcase you those really amazing hardcovers. It's summer, and honestly, I don't know how to. It's not about motivation. I need to force myself to do more work. I have some books finished. I wrote some of the scripts. I just need to record. And I did bought a car like 10 days ago, and I keep driving around every day around the neighborhood just so I can get experience driving. But anyway, fun facts. Amazing series. Nice books. A bit expensive. This was a bit of an expensive purchase, but I have no regrets. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope I enticed you to buy this series and read it if you haven't read this series. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.